place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down myself.
Welcome back to the channel. This is Andrew, running with Dr. Andrew, and today is midweek training talk. All right, guys, let's go running. Alright guys, today's Tuesday and I'm doing a 8-mile run, or trying to anyway, and doing 1 minute easy, or 1 mile easy, 1 mile hard, and trying to do intervals through that. I like that throughout the 8 miles there. Alright guys, keep strong out there. Just remember, pump your arms, stay focused, and smile. Alright guys, let's go. Alright guys, I'm about halfway done. Doing pretty good so far. About mile 2 and mile 3 is at 7:50 minute pace, which is pretty good for just all the training that we did this weekend. A 10-mile run, really, ooh, that was tough. Pretty tough there. We got through it though. That's one thing kind of about training and then racing. Well, the training, you're running on tired legs, so your pacing isn't going to be as fast, especially at the end of a training cycle, it seems like to me anyway. And that definitely makes it a little bit more difficulty. But that's whenever you taper, you get your legs nice and fresh, and then be able to get to the speeds that you need to for your race. Welcome back everyone. This is midweek training talk. So I like to talk to you about splitting your long run. So that's something that I have thought about before, and then also read and watched different videos about this. Couldn't really find any scholarly articles out there about, you know, if it's appropriate to split your long run. So this weekend I ran 17 miles instead of 20 miles, and was a little hard on myself just because I didn't complete the 20 miles. But then I kind of look back, the previous week I ran 77 miles, so my legs are pretty tired, and so that accumulation of mileage definitely worked up. So what I did was I ran 17 miles on Saturday, and Sunday I ran a 10-mile tempo run. So that accumulation, I felt like would kind of equal what a long run would be at. So it's about 27 miles in 2 days. So I did read that, you know, you can do that. Sometimes you can do two runs in one day. You know, so if you do, you know, 15 miles in the morning and 5 miles in the evening time, and then you just give yourself a little bit of break, and because your legs are tired, you're not, you know, at marathon race ready yet, because you're accumulating all this mileage, and all the other mileage throughout the week is what matters as well too. So that's something that you may want to consider. So just let me know in the comments, have you guys ever done this before? Do you think this is something that can be appropriate for marathon training, things like that too. So that definitely, I think it seemed to help out me whenever I've done that before, whenever I didn't do quite the mileage I wanted to, so then I did it the next day or even the same day as well. And so that definitely was something that I was kind of thinking about, and I think that's something that you can do, and that might kind of save you from burning out. Also, they did talk about certain distance. So if you're a marathoner and you're a 4-hour marathoner, 4.5-hour marathoner, you may not want to run that amount of time, so you just run a certain time, and whatever mileage you get, that's what you get during that time. And I think that's okay as well, just because all the accumulation of mileage that you do throughout the week, if you're doing 40, 50, 60 miles a week and you're doing that for 16-week period, well, that's a lot of mileage that you're getting on your legs, and your legs are going to be tired. So it's going to get you, whenever you taper and you get down to the last week, you're going to be ready for that marathon and strong enough, because you're going to be doing strength training and doing all that type of stuff there too. So this week I've done 13 miles this week. I did rested on Monday just because my legs are a little tired from that Sunday tempo run, and today I did do a kind of a interval type of running. Ran slow at 1 mile, then ran fast on other mile. So it was about 8 miles that I did that. And so definitely that I think it ended up being an average of 8:11 minute pace. My fastest mile during that time was 7:21 minute pace. So definitely pretty pleased with that from being on tired legs. Definitely can tell. But it seems like the more you run, it's almost like you warm up, and the longer you run, your legs are able to kind of pull you through. And so that's the beauty about running. The longevity of your training is that you're able to run on tired legs, and the longer you run, it feels like the more you can run, and the faster you can run, you kind of get up to this warm-up period there. And so that's the beauty of training and getting there too. So by the time you get to the marathon, my legs will be able to hopefully carry me through that time, the pace that I want to go through. So that's definitely the whole thing, is be able to go with your pace as long as you can, hold that as long as you can throughout the whole marathon there too. So that's definitely my goal for this upcoming marathon there. So let me know how your week is going with your training. Is there anything you're doing? You're doing any type of interval working? Do you do this split type of long run as well? Let me know in the comments there. So this concludes this video. So I hope everyone keeps safe out there, keep running, and we'll see you next time.